Welcome back, everyone, to the BattleBots reviewer as we get ready for episode number 3 of the BattleBots Pro League. Make sure you like and subscribe. So far on the season, we are 3-3 with our picks. Went 2-1 last week. Got the jackpot Kai up per head fight wrong. Got the other two spot on what would happen. And so, like I said, 3-3 so far on the season. All right. Episode number 3 coming up, kind of a weird one. 4 bots, which are kind of question marks, and then Ribbot and Valkyrie to fill it out. We'll start out with Switchback versus Ribbot. Kind of an interesting one here. Ribbot, kind of a little bit of a redesign. Switchback was not super good, but with their overhead. But for all these fights, I'm looking a little more at the ground game, I think. The Switchback Ribbot one, I think, is a very interesting matchup. I think it's the one I'm most 50-50 about. I think I am going to stick with Ribbot, stick with picking the favorite, but it's very questionable who's the favorite in that one. Then you got Disarray versus Magnitude, another one that's kind of interesting for sure. I like Magnitude in this one. I think that big drum spinner design has shown to be really effective on the new bots so far in Pro League. We'll see if Magnitude can keep that going. I'm going to go with Magnitude. Then we get down to the third and final fight. This is the one I am most unsure about. I mean, the first one I'm pretty 50-50 on. This one I'm just unsure. Valkyrie is obviously the bigger name, the bot more people know. A bot that people were very high on in the comments for my tier list video, but I was not very high on. I do not think Valkyrie is a high level bot in the field overall, but are they better than Terratops? That's the bigger question. I actually think I'm going to go with Terratops to pull off an upset here. I think Terratops with the wedge in front is going to just feed Valkyrie's weapon right up into the spinner and get underneath and just pop them in the air. And I think that's just going to be very effective against Valkyrie, a bot that, like I said, a lot of people are high on. I've never really seen it, and I think any kind of wedge in the front just feeds Valkyrie right up into the weapon, and I think I'll trust Terratops to try and pull off the upset from that position. So we're going Ribbot, Magnitude, and Terratops here this week, trying to get into a positive record here in week number 3. Let me know your picks down in the comments below, and come back next week for our predictions for episode number 4 of the BattleBots Pro League.